Alright. How's it going? Thank you for popping in with Dropping These Pearls. So I'm going to discuss, I'm going to tell you the story of when I worked at the gay bar. I worked at a gay bar for, I think, 4 years. The reason why I put her on is, I don't know how to pronounce it. Nobody's ever told me about it. I just stumbled across her. BIA, I'm going to say million. She's got another song. Man, I hate my speech impediment. She's got another song, I'm That Bitch. Check it out. It's really good. This is my favorite ones on her. I didn't even go that much further. I just was like, oh. Sometimes when I find a song, I just stick on it for a little bit. Just play the shit out of it for 100 years, and then I'm like, oh, I'm sick of it. And then I'll run across it like 100 years later. I go, oh, now I already know what you meant. Anyway, because I'll take 2 minutes. I'll just keep doing it. Anyway, so. All right. My daughter wanted me to tell the story too. Okay, this is funny. All right, so, when I left my husband, I lost my mind. I thought I was gay. I was convinced I was gay. You couldn't tell me I wasn't gay. The fact that I didn't respect him anymore and love him anymore blew my mind like I must be gay. Because there's nobody else. I don't want anybody else. I just don't. I'm over it. Like, I'm over everybody. That whole gender. The whole gender's gotta go. They gotta go. I can't. Like, he's done it. He's done y'all in. He's done everybody in. He has outdone himself. And he has outdone you, sir. Everybody's out. Everybody's out. So, I shaved my head. I had a big, long head of hair. It was really beautiful. It was one of his favorite things. This is before Britney Spears, okay? I set the trends. I didn't say they're good trends, but I set the trends. I'm not a bad bitch, though. Well, there's levels to bad bitchery. I'm a bad bitch on a certain level, but like a real bad bitch, they're always fucking and fighting. I can't do all that. I can fight a little bit, but I'm not going to be fighting all day long. And I'm definitely not down for the effing. And the reason why I say that is because they say it in their music. So, yeah, it's done. It's said. It's rap. Let's take a rap. But, yeah, okay, so what the fuck am I talking about? Oh, yeah, so anyway. Worked as a gay. Oh, yeah, so I left him. Shaved my head. Shaved it. Like, really shaved it. Like shaved it. Not even handsome. Like, I was an ugly boy. I didn't want to be attractive to anybody. Okay? And if a woman likes me, then she likes me. So I took off out of there, and I was so damn headstrong, I was like, I'm going to work at the gay bar. So I actually would drive downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It was like almost 30 minutes, you know. I drive down there all the time. It's a beautiful drive, you know. You go down there, and first there's like a big building, and it has like a whale on it. It's like a beautiful art on the side of it. And then there's a lake. It's Lake Erie. It's beautiful. Oh. During the winter, if you go down there, though, the waves crash over. It's very dangerous. It's been like that forever. So let's leave it like that. We'll just it's actually called Dead Man's Curve. That's how dangerous it is. You know you're going to die. Hey, can I get directions to go die? Yeah, I head to Cleveland. Anyway, so gay bars at the time weren't that prevalent. Now it's like a big deal, but I took my kids to Pride. My ex-husband fucking was not about it. I was not allowed to watch Oprah because she's black. I was not allowed to watch Ellen because she's gay. And I wasn't allowed to watch Dr. Phil because he likes Oprah. It's true. Fucking dick. So yeah, I shaved my head. I went bananas. Got a job at a gay bar. Why not? You know, I'm only cleaning houses and doing everything. I mean, it's great. Now let's do that too. So I had a really bad schedule. It was like every other day. every other weekend. Try to walk into a job and ask for that schedule. Go to the gay bar in the early 2000s because nobody's going to hire you for that. I had my manager, he was a tall white guy, he was big. He was pretty tall and kind of had like a pot belly, and we all called him Mother. There was another guy there. He was so fucking funny. I was really green when I went there. I didn't know a lot of lingo and stuff. I'd wear Pooh Bear, overalls during the day. I had children. At night, I head off to the gay bar, and I'm working like crazy shit. It's real dark in there. All the walls were black. I started as a server. When I started there, this guy walks up to me. He goes, "Who wants a salad?" And he turned around and had a cucumber slice, like a round cucumber slice, in the crack of his butt. I was like, I never seen anything like that. Then he goes, "You want a bump?" And I went, "Yeah." And I did the hustle. Like I was like, boop, like I hit him on the hip, like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, girl, no." Everybody started laughing. Everybody was white there, too. Everybody was white, but he was like, everybody called each other F-jits, if I'm, F-jits, all day long, all day long, all day long. This F-jits, all day long, all day long. So it's kind of like if we go into the ghetto in like a low-income area and everybody's calling each other ninjas, it's very similar. So these guys are all screaming that all day long. It was me and there was one other girl. She was a real straight-up card-carrying lesbian, but she was one of those girls that was like, she had short hair, short blonde hair. She had a real tight little body. She was real cute. But she'd throw around the F-jits just like I did, but then she looked at me one day, she goes, "You can't say that." And I'm like, "What?" And here everybody was mad at me because I wasn't saying I was gay from day one. I didn't say I was gay from day one. I was straight and had children, and now all of a sudden I'm gay. So I'm not really gay. I'm not really accepted. So that happens in that community. It's a different situation that happens in. And there's different levels too in there because when I worked at the door. I was a bouncer. These are all men. These are gay men. Do not think for 1 second that a gay man cannot kick your ass. He can kick the shit out of you. A gay man has been fighting his entire fucking life with everybody, especially himself. It is not easy to do this shit, okay? They don't choose this. It's not a choice. And they go to the fucking bar all day and in the bathhouse. But the bar, for sure, there's only a certain clique that goes to the bathhouses. It's not all gay men. I just like to make fun of that. Because we all did in the gay bar. So I just see what I saw. I do what I see. And so, I just get in there. So like that, man, I was working the door, okay? This big guy, ooh. I'll say she, because I think she wanted to be a transsexual, but she wasn't. She didn't have the money for the surgery. I think she was homeless. We know that she had HIV and stuff because everybody knew. Everybody knows everybody's business. Everybody's boning everybody. Some fine motherfuckers up in there. Anyway, you head to the bathhouse and everybody just bones everybody. So it's not really for taking baths, okay? There might be some rub-a-dub-dubbing. Okay. Anyway, this woman comes to the door and everybody's like, "Don't let her in, don't let her in." She is 6'7" or something in heels. This was no joke. She's a big black woman and unkept. I've been homeless. This is a homeless, unkept person. She smelled good, nothing, and we all knew she had like some kind of something going on. There's a couple guys hanging around me. One guy, his name was Lonnie, and he was this cute little shit, man. He got what's it called, a Prince Albert or something? It's like a bar that goes in your dong. And they just said, "Hey, Lonnie, don't bone. You just can't bone for a little bit." I think it's actually a long time. It's like a month. And he got out of there like 20 minutes. His shit was all in there, like, and he was like, Oh, it hurt. I said, damn it, you're a whore. Okay. All right. Ah, man, he was cute though, man. If I was gay, I'd bone him too. But then he'd go on these Pat Benatar shits and just, Pat Benatar along. He's the one that made me, he tricked me. They called it Tina. I thought they were just being sassy. And it was a drug that I'll never do again in my whole life. I think it's actually crystal meth, but I think at that time it had a little Iran in it too, because somebody was all snappy at the end and said something to the effect after we watched Pat Benatar for fucking 14 fucking hours straight. Concerts too. Concerts, not even like good videos or shit, you know, like, I fucking hate watching concerts. If I'm not at the concert, I don't want to watch. Someone said something like, hey, always bring a little Tina with you tomorrow. You're gonna need her, so she likes to dance in the morning. I don't know, they got all these fucking lingos. Anyway, so I wouldn't let the lady in. It was bent, her ID was bent just enough. If it's bent, you don't let them in. You can not let them, you can let them in, but if you want to be a dick, you can't come in. Child, I am 5'4" at that time. I think I was a little disco snake too, man. I went as a dominatrix during Halloweens and stuff. The girls' softball team would come in on Sundays. So all the lesbian teams. That's the only time girls were usually there. The other time, no. The boys don't like the girls. Separate things. Separate. But, you know, they'd have a buffet and shit, and it was fucking good as fuck. And anyway, so I'd pick up the women and carry them across the rooms all the time and stuff. We laughed. I was pretty tough too. I was all right. But this thing, I can't compete with. That's a man. That is a man's body with man muscles. Oh shit, fast forward. I wonder if I was in normal her with that son of a... Oh man. I just realized I think I was in a shelter with Ellis or whatever, and that other killer. Fuck that. Anyway, so I went and let her in. Ooh, 7 gay dudes come from the night. Yeah! And they are fit and fine and awesome, and they're ready to fucking throw this bitch out. They've had it with her shit. They're tired of this motherfucker. This lady starts spitting at people. She's... Fitz, you can't... She's going crazy. Swinging all over the place. Swinging and sweating all over. Sweating and swinging. Oh, the fairies are flying all over. Everybody's grabbing for like mouthwash, toothpaste. Somebody Lonnie had a fucking toothbrush out of the blue. I'm like, wow, that was fast. So yeah, that happened. That's one thing. Another time, one of the kids, he was like a waiter with me too, and he was cute as shit. He was so cute. He wanted to be a drag queen really, really bad, because that's where the money is. If you're working in a gay bar and they get these drag shows on the weekend, I had a good gay bar at that time. And it was really popping. It was a great place to go. Like at the end of the parade, that's where everybody went. It was a perfect place. It was a good place. I had a good crowd of people. Anyway, so, this guy wanted to be a drag queen so fucking bad, man. So bad. He was pretty, too. They'd tell him he's too butch. He wasn't really. He just wasn't, like, flaming. There'd be these That's another thing. If you're too flamey, no one likes you. You're a gossip. You're a bitch. Everybody's had you. Okay, so... And he stole a can of sausage gravy from the kitchen, like a big can, like gallons, and he put it underneath his dress. It was his big night. He was gonna be on stage, and he was all whacked out. He took a fucking can of sausage gravy, got busted. The guys that ran the kitchen were gay twins. They were 2 dudes, and they were gay white twins, and I don't think anybody, we only had like 2 black guys that worked there, like probably like 15 white. So, there was a ratio. It was mostly like Downtown Cleveland, no, we get everybody. Everybody came, all different walks of life, cultures, colors, creeds, all that shit. Man, but this fucking guy gets busted with the sausage gravy. Damn it, he was cute. I think, like, within that time frame also, okay, so I was gonna go work the disco ball. And, I kind of like, I'm talking like I'm one of them, but I'm not. I really don't fit in. Some people, they're like with it. Once I get your lingo, I'm gonna throw me anywhere. Take me to the bar mitzvah. It's on. I'm gonna be fucking matzo ball the fuck out. Anyway, I'll muzzle you. No, I'm happy. I don't mind muzzling all over the place. I'll muzzle your fucking face out. You hear me? Anyway, so I'll muzzle. And so, okay, wait. All right. So I had, in between, I had just worked. If on the days I didn't have the kids, I got work. And if I had lost, I don't think I had my cleaning jobs at that time because I just left. So they hired me right away. Mother hired me. She was good to me. So I had a Guinness because I don't fucking care for the most part. Like once the lights go out, once it's like past 10 o'clock and the kitchen's closed. Anyway, all the servers, everybody's off by then except for the bartenders. And then on the weekends, there's drag shows. I've never seen anything like this. I'll say her name because she is a public feature, and I wish her the best. She went to high school with my husband when she was a man, and but she has boobs. I think she keeps the dong, but she goes by Carrie Nichols. Big woman, big, tall, white, crazy blonde hair, crazy big boobs. I've seen her walk up to a table, grab a beer out of someone's fucking hand and drink it. And they go, "Give me your money, bitch." And I like fucking grab their money and they're like, "Oh, you are the best." And then there'll be this little gay girl. She would go run around and get all the money like a little fucking mouse. She just fucking run around, kiss her ass. I don't even think they gave her any money either, but sometimes you'll get these people that hang around all the queens. Just fucking kiss the fucking shit out of them. And the queens roll that place on the weekends. They really do. They're the reason why people come in. Nobody's in there all fucking day. It's a big deal. And there's a line. It's expensive. It's nice. It's a lot of fun. They do a good job. But it's really all, you're just, shit, I could turn this up and do the same shit. But they do like splits and weird dresses and, they put the pageantry. They try, they care. It's not exactly easy to do this shit, and they give a fuck. So they do earn their money, but I've never seen anything like that shit. When if somebody come up to my table and take my drink and my money, it's on. You better fucking ride. Bitch, you're wearing those heels. Kick them off, honey. Wait, that's a man. Ooh. I'll be leaving now. Okay, all right. So anyway, so I have I have my glass on hinge. I'm about to go do another fucking pageant show. I'd be sitting up there in the disco, working the disco lights, and I was with this other guy. And he's a gay white guy. He's up there just going bananas. He's like, oh, fucking. He says, F it. First few times I did it, I was like, man, he's a little too angry. It didn't take long. I'm up there, blah, 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 blah. We were both going, blah, blah, blah. And you can drink when you do those stupid jobs. And they're under the table like $10 an hour. So it's like awesome. It's like $40 you get. And then, so you have to sit through all this fucking shit though. And they are long. These pageants are fucking long, okay? Then people are like crying and like, oh, no. Like last year's pageant queen is put another pageant. Man, they'd have these things. They'd have like a drink thing. So there weren't. I don't know how there might have been like maybe 4 or 5 gay bars down in Cleveland in 2004. I don't know. Not very many. Some of them were just for women and some of them were just for men. And then I was at one that kind of like let everybody in. For the most part, they didn't want the women there. They really didn't. Shit. So this fucking drink's on the corner. And I'm always being pretty cocky and arrogant anyway. I mean, I have fun with people. I mean, I like too much fun. And so my shit's on the corner and I take another sip. I don't even remember what happened. I know I was supposed to go to the disco lights. That I knew. I think it was like at least 5. Like 5 to 8 gay men couldn't calm me down, and they were all grabbing me, and this is what I remember. This is all I remember. I remember taking a sip. Me and the guy behind the bar were laughing, and this song by JoJo was on, and he was like, and we were just having fun, and we were having fun, and then all of a sudden, he's in my face screaming, everybody's screaming, calm the fuck down, go, 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 you know, like everybody's going bananas. They're throwing me in the fucking band. People are sitting on me. People are trying, grabbing my arms, grabbing my head, grabbing my neck, grabbing my head, everything. Everybody's going crazy. I think I got drugged. At the time, I don't know anything about drugs at that time. I know nothing of drugs. Like I said, I danced with Tina that one night. I thought it was a little powder. Thought it was, Pepsi. I didn't know. I had seen Pepsi around. I've never purchased Pepsi, so I didn't really know that much. I really didn't know anything other than I seen in movies and stuff, and nobody really made that big of a deal of anything back then. Not really. Not really. I mean, you knew it was a problem, but it was more like fun, recreational. There wasn't too much tampering with party drugs at that time. I think Molly was out then. Molly's good, by the way. See, it makes you feel really happy. It's like shrooms with a little powder. Yeah. And smoke a little bowl with it, a little Mary. But I don't really feel like that anymore. I don't drink. I went off of all these medications. I don't even feel like drinking that much anymore. It's kind of weird. Like, I almost feel like I should because it's a habit at this. I hate it so much I don't want to. Yeah, I got dosed at I got dosed at work. I got dosed. Man, I got the opposite action. I got the opposite reaction. It took so many people to calm me down. And the next day, everybody's like looking at me like, because they didn't like me drinking. If I drink at work and somebody looked at I have no problem at that time throwing down, and I don't know why I felt like that. Maybe because I was a bouncer, but seriously, I just shouldn't have acted like that. Anyway, those are some of my gay tales. Oh, yeah, man. I took my kids to Pride, too. And there'd be all these gay... If you ever seen gay Pride, there's going to be a float of a bunch of dudes in leather. And like... And they were all throwing candy to my kids. They were in love with my kids. Everybody's so good to my kids. So good to them. That sausage gravy was good. I don't blame that guy for stealing it. I liked it too, but I'll just ask for some. Maybe buy some. Probably not, but I'll ask for some. Anyway, there's some of my gay tales. If I think of any other ones, I'll let you know. Oh, I dated a girl for a while. I dated a woman. Her name was Sandy. She was really sweet, and it's funny because like stereotypes. She didn't have a construction company. She owned the construction equipment. So people were paying her like $10,000, $20,000 a day to drive her backhoe and all of her shit that she has. My mom wanted her. She drove my mom around in a car in a convertible all over Cleveland. Sandy was sweet. She used to put $10, $20 bills all over my house. She was so nice. I wasn't really gay. Joke's on me, I wasn't. I wasn't. And my wife, when we were done boning, she looked at me, she grabbed the cover, she's like, "You're just like a man." And I was like, "What?" Bye. And I was, so yeah. It never felt right anyway. I don't know why I thought that. Like I said, I just didn't. It's like I can't accept it. I'm still alone. I just can't accept it. I just want. Now I'm asexual. I just cut it out. I'm over it. But what if you've got any gay tales? Let me know. I loved it. I loved working there. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of things about a lot of different cultures, a lot of different people. There's a tall black man named Gladys who just was my favorite. Anyway, everybody take care. Let me know your stories because everybody's got to have a story, at least about gay pride. When there'd be lots of fun things at gay pride, and these women would come with like, they'd do all these acrobats and go on these like ropes and shit. And they'd have arm hair underneath their arms like that long. I could see it. I could see it. I was far away too. I'm like, oh, whoa, like, you're in public. I know you don't like this, not your thing, but just trim it. Just do something. Just come on. Your skin's here. Skin's here. Throw me butterscotch. Please like and subscribe. Dropping these pearls. Love you guys. Take care.